Hello YouTube, welcome back to my YouTube channel, which is Mansell Media Corner, and today I went to Merry Hill, but before I talk about Merry Hill, I recently picked up issue 99 of Your Retro magazine with on the front cover, is Clint Eastwood. Article about Phil Silvers, Starsky and Hutch, and Sylvia Anderson. And they have various images, and this is from Safety Last, which is an iconic image in film. There's old Clint Eastwood, which I know, Carlos. Clint Eastwood film fan for life, I think it is. Loves the guy, and he's a fantastic actor. There's a quote by the late great Tony Curtis. And there's David Soul and Paul Michael Glazier, I think it is. There's an article about Alfie himself, which is Michael Caine, when he first ventures into Hollywood. There's a bit about World of Sport, which, being a wrestling fan, is Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks, and the late great Dickie Davis, who presented World of Sport. There's the legend that is Stephen King. If you like your retro, like magazines, etc., I highly recommend this. This is one of the best. So I was on about Merry Hill. So the first stop I went into was HMV. So what did I pick up? I picked up Carrie, and yes, it's on the Arrow label, with Sissy Spacek and Piper Laurie, I think it is, John Travolta and Nancy Allen, and it's directed by the great Brian De Palma, which was, I think I've heard somewhere that this was Stephen King's first proper story. So, because Arrow sale ended yesterday, imagine my surprise when this was £9.99 instead of £14.99. And it got me thinking early today, as HMV priced this Rungo. So let me know, guys, what you guys think about that weird pricing. But I sent an epic rant coming up. Now, being a massive Jerry Anderson fan, I picked up Excuse me. I picked up Stand By for Action, which is Stingray from 1964, I'm going to say, or earlier than that, which is £10, which is an amazing deal for a Jerry Anderson Blu-ray. So let me explain what happened. I took it to the till, like you do, paid for it, and although it's network, they gave me the wrong disc, right? So I had to go back to Mary Hill, CEX, to get the new one, but that's a bit weird, you know, because CEX are great, don't get me wrong. Some of the prices are a bit 50-50, but yeah, I eventually got the right disc, and the chappy said to me, he said, because I said, could I swap it for the proper disc? And he said, and the chap, bless him, behind the counter said, took him ages to find it, and he couldn't, and he said it was almost the same disc, but you think, you've got to be careful, CEX, because somebody like myself who loves Jerry Anderson, it took me ages to realise that it was the wrong disc, but yeah, other than that, what a great concert. This was at the Birmingham Symphony Hall, but I'm not 100%, but it's got John Coulshaw. It is a brilliant impressionist, does some work on the new spitting image and some of the old spitting images, I think. So yeah, so that's all I've picked up today. So it is Stand By for Action 2 on Blu-ray, which was £10. Carrie from 1976, who should be getting some sort of box set from Arrow, maybe, for the 50 years. And your retro, and a big shout out to my good friend Stuart George, who I know loves Hayley Mills, and of course her father was the late great Sir John Mills. So yeah, anyhow, thank you for watching the channel. Don't forget to like, please, share and subscribe. I'm on the road to 180 subscribers. So thank you for the guys who have subbed. You guys are awesome YouTubers. So anyhow, thank you for watching the channel, and goodbye. Goodbye, and I'll see you on the next video. So cheerio.